Hello everyone, I'm Griglo, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 33 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's mods. We are still working towards red circuits. I think we just moved our oxygen production for smelting. We need to get rid of the slag though, and I guess we just forgot one of these down. And we needed nitrogen for something. For smelting silicon, or making silicon seeds, at least. So let's set that up here, I guess. Now we will need it, of course, up here. So I guess we will just build it around here somewhere. Just below this, I guess. So we just need to compress some air, and that will be split into oxygen and nitrogen. Then we actually might not have needed this, because we just have this for the oxygen production and we will get that, but it's good to be a bit redundant. I don't think we will be putting compressed air into the pipes. At least not right now. And what sort of machine is this made? In a advanced chemical plant. Hopefully we have those. We have chemical plants. Just want to make sure that we can't do it in here. We can do it in here. Okay, good. So we are bringing two different gases here. Let's make room for that. And we need to input the compressed air, of course. How much compressed air can this produce? "200 compressed air every 6 seconds. This needs 100 every 2 seconds. So that is what? 100 every 3 seconds. So not enough for one of these. We actually do need a good amount of these then. At least if we need a lot of nitrogen. We probably don't, but... air compressors, where? Oh, right here. Air filter. So if we make 3 of these, we get 100 every second, which would be enough for 2 of these, if they have the same crafting speed. This is a lot faster. Oh well, we will just do something like that. Good. Let's get the oxygen in here. And then we need a new pipe for the hydrogen. No, sorry, nitrogen. Do we have an empty pipe right here? Looks like it. Nothing connected to this? Nope. We don't have that many pipes left. Hopefully we won't need that many more. Otherwise we will just expand this further north. Good, that's the nitrogen. And we will connect that up here, of course. So right there. Yep. Good. And then we can start actually smelting our silica. Silicon production is stopped because of a backup of tin and solder, though. That's a bit frustrating, I guess. But then again, we can just output all of this. So, where shall we do this? All the way over here, I guess. So we need to smelt silicon both for the seeds and the actual monosilicon. So the seeds are made in the casting machine, and apparently the monosilicon is just made directly in the assembling machine. No, wait, that's the silicon wafer, sorry. Both of these are casting machines. Okay. And this, of course, is smelted using ingots, so we need the sort of the usual setup. Just to be sure we don't need the seeds for anything else than the monosilicon. No, just in 2 different recipes, so we do not need it on the bus at all. Okay. Let's bring the silicon over near where we need it so we can start planning. Oh, I think I have some extra machines of all sorts up in the chest. Otherwise we will have to start producing those. I guess we always need more casting machines. So, blast furnace, induction furnace, casting machine. Okay, so nitrogen and the stuff needs to get into a casting machine. But first, we will be smelting silicon ingots. We actually need carbon for that. So I guess it's time we actually convert this build into carbon, because then we can use it both for fuel and for input in this. I guess. Okay, but this can output 24 silicon ingots every 4 seconds, so 6 per second. Then we smelt that into silicon, molten silicon. And that is 2 to 1. Good. And then we cast some of it into monosilicon seeds and some of it into the silicon itself with a seed. We can make more than a seed per second in one of the casting machines. So that is enough to supply more than 6 machines. The inputs on these are a bit annoying, because you can't input 2 fluids on the same side. But we can still figure something out. I guess this will be the molten silicon, and that will go in as usual. We'll just pipe this under. So we get 1.25 per second at a crafting speed of 1. Which means that we can have at least 7.5 of these. I know I can do all of this in the hell block mod, but I really just... This is one of the things I like most about Factorio, so that's why I'm still doing that manually. I can use a calculator, of course, if I find the need for it, and it is probably necessary here, but we're just gonna get a bit closer to optimal, and then we will work with that. So we also only need 5 molten silicon. So these just need 41 molten silicon to make 4 silicon, or monosilicon. $41 per recipe, we got 240 every 4 seconds. I should probably get my calculator. We have 240 per second. No, sorry, every 4 seconds. And we divide that by 41 every 6 seconds. So we need 8.7 of these for each, well, 2 of these. And that's gonna output a lot of the monosilicon, I think, so let's just start with 1 setup. This can only supply, was it 7 I said? I think it was 7. So maybe we're just gonna go with 7. Oh, this is annoying. Dang it. I guess we should do this differently then. I mean, we could just do this. That might be a bit easier. Less messy. Which means we can move all of this into tiles. Of course, we need to distribute this to all of the other belts, so we will need an output and a belt for that. And then 7 of these. And these can be close together. We are making them right next to each other, so that makes sense. And this is still fine. We need an input and an output for each. Power could be a bit messy, I guess. Whoa, what's that? I don't know what I just did. I just misclicked some copying. 6 machines. We can have another one. This is a bit annoying that this is so much longer. Did we actually calculate all of this for the previous setups? Let's just take some of the basic ones, like this tin. We also get 240 every 4 seconds here, so 60 per second. We need 40 every 4 seconds, so 10 per second, 6 machines. Yeah, so this setup works just fine. It is just this one. We could put some of these on the other side. No, then we would also need the pipe over there. That's not very reasonable. I guess we'll just go with this. That's fine. I don't think we need that much silicon, and if we do, we will live with it. Also, let's have a look what we actually need the silicon for. If it's only for silicon wafers, or if there is other stuff. Monosilicon. Only for silicon wafer. Okay. Good to know. So we could just produce those down here as well. Instead of putting the monosilicon on the bus, then we just have wafers on the bus. Except that we get 6 wafers for every monosilicon, so monosilicon is a lot more dense. Okay. As always, that's the best argument. How about seeds? Those were only used for monosilicon. How about molten silicon? Only used in that. How do we get silicon pellets or whatever it was? Processed silicon? Oh, that's another process entirely, I guess. In all processors. Okay. Is that something that will work together with metallurgy, or is it separately entirely? So silicon ore can be made into processed silicon in an ore processor. Then processed silicon can in another ore processor. No, wait. It can be made into... Wait, what? Wait a moment. Processed silicon. Silicon ore. We make processed silicon in a new processor. We make silicon pellets in a pellet press. Okay. We can then make silane. Silane gas? Silane gas? With pellets and hydrogen. Okay, so it's a separate process entirely, but it isn't making silicon wafers in any way possible. So that's just something we will have to look at later, and something else to do with our silicon ore. Again, we need to make carbon for all of this. You need to make silicon seeds. No. Monosilicon. This belt will transfer the seeds. How about the wafer? No, we didn't want to produce the wafers yet. Never mind me. Again, yeah, messy. Something like that, I guess. And this is our actual silicon or monosilicon build. Wait, we haven't done anything with this machine. Oh, I'm thinking that this is for 2 machines, but it's really for... Dang it, let's remove these power poles again. Those are both for the same machine, of course. So let's just do this for all of them. Okay. Let's start worrying about the carbon then. Let's take our car actually, because we do need to do something about the coal belt. We still need coal to actually get up to the bus. So we can't just transform this belt unless we run another belt right beside it. And I guess that's what we want to do. Oh, this belt is mining other stuff. That's not very nice. Let's just make some of these while I remember, except that we need some basic boards for that, so it's not. I think we will just balance these. Now, where are we actually going to do this stuff? This is the process we will be using. So not a very large scope. Yeah, we don't have a lot of space up here, so let's just do it as close to the source as possible. Whoops. So I guess down here is... pipes are in the way. Let's also do something about our power lines here. They are a bit annoying. Good. So this belt will continue to be coal. Well, I guess we can shift them somewhere. Let's just get this up and running first. So we need more crushers. We need more boilers. And we need more inserters. Let's go to base for those, because they also require more of our basic boards, which we don't have any more of. Let's get rid of some junk first, though. You will go in there. Well, I guess we really should put this into chests instead of having it in our junk. Boards. Anything else here we need to get rid of? Fluid. Oh yeah, we had one of those over at our petrochemical stuff. Okay, so boards. Also we need to keep producing these. So we need more steel. Did I not have a chest of these at some point? Oh, I do have, you know, that's the other kind, more advanced stuff. I guess we really should have a chest for that. We also need an inserters, let's remember those. Sure, let's get all of those. Steel for more power poles. A bit more iron maybe. And I guess that should be all good. Let's just grab a few more of these. Oh, of course, since I started taking the inserters, we are now using most of these boards, if not all of them. Let's just take what is on the belt up here then, I guess. Not this other piece. Okay, that's fine. We have more than a stack. And I guess we go back down and finish our carpet. Oh, we need chemical or metal mixing furnaces as well. Dang, those are fast to make. Total crafting time 0.1 seconds. guess you just convert or decide that this stone furnace can now be used for other stuff. I don't know. Okay, this comes in, and we will eventually output a full build of carbon, I hope. We need power. Oh, we could also connect over here, I guess that's a bit nicer. And we will have kickstart. Nice. Good. So this is not enough for a full build. I guess we should just duplicate it then. And of course we need more machines for that. Oops. Also some of these liquefiers. And some more burners, boilers. And that I think it is. Oh, we need 4 more metal mixing furnaces. Okay, almost done. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.